So I'll continue working on the wind. Got just the all the struts and shocks replaced. Got a little bit of mess in here. Had a little bit of issue with the rain, where the glass had a bad seal on top, and it was leaking water through here onto the dashboard and onto the floor. Also, that wasn't the only issue. The antenna was leaking as well. So I had double flood in here. Water coming here, and then I was dripping from here onto here, and then flowing down into the cup, the little coin holder, and then up into the carpet. So everything was wet. This side was wet. The insulation pad underneath the dash was wet. The driver's side also was wet. The water got in underneath the carpet and went like all over the place, so that was wet. Ended up removing the seats, removing everything, and washed the seat covers, washed out the cushions underneath. I was hoping to replace them because it was hard. After washing them a bit, they still stunk, but washed them down completely and kind of faded away a bit. But to replace one, the new one is like $500 from the dealer for just a cushion, the foam cushion underneath. That was around $500 something. So that was no thank you. The smell will go away with time. So there's still smell, but yeah, it's not a smoke smell, so it doesn't get trapped like a smoke smell. So this is just a dog smell, so which will go away. And to finish this up, I'm gonna put the seat back in. Gotta put in the little plastic HVAC back in there. Gotta replace the module on that door, because that door, nothing works. The window doesn't work, the lock doesn't work, nothing works. So gonna replace that. Oh, I just noticed this. They removed the pins for the locking pins from here too. I wonder what that happened. So I'll finish that up and just do jam. Also gotta wash the jams because they're nasty. Wash the jams and wash the windows. They're all dirty because of washing them with just all kind of cleaners, dirty rag, just to get all the nasty stuff off of it. So just do all that stuff. That'll be all done off camera. A lot of stuff will be done off camera, because to put that in a video, it's gonna make the video an hour long at least. And everything forward, speed up like 10x, 20x, just to compress it in. So nobody's gonna watch that. So I'll do all this stuff off camera, and if there's something interesting I'll be doing, I'll probably record. Also, this side skirt has to be also put back in, because the clips broke and they just zip tied it. So I gotta just take it off and then put the little clips that click into the side, click them in, and then I think there's missing few from the bottom. So yeah, so it's almost done. I just spent a few more hours on it, and then hopefully the module that I got to replace it will fix the issue, and it's not something more serious on this side. The module goes right in here, right over here. So, and it's all nasty inside there too. Same thing on this side. Clean out the jam, wash it, do just detail on it, and hopefully to get it done today and list it up for sale. As I continue working on this Transit, trying to figure out the wiring, here's the issue I'm having right here. So this green wire, supposedly that goes to the BCM underneath the glove, behind the glove box, and this right here, this supposedly goes to the front door. And I did get the power on the green one. The blue one, I'm not getting any power, and supposedly it snakes through and then goes through here and into the controls here. So I'm about to go taking this door apart and trying to figure out where it is, because I don't see any. So if we're gonna run through the wiring, don't see any breaks or anything. There's the wire, there's the, no, actually no, this is the green, blue, or there's supposed to be the gray blue somewhere in there. Looks pretty nasty. Man, I want to take this out, but this latch right here, it's just so ridiculous that there's a pin someplace in there that you gotta push or pull to get it out. So, man, I wish I could. Maybe I'll play around with it to try to get it off so it won't be in the way. I got my voltmeter connected. Got it connected on the wire in the back there. And then I think I found the wire up under here. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? Right there. Right here. I suppose that's the wire. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Let's try that again. Not hearing any beeping. Well, that didn't go right. Either that's the wrong wire or there's a loss of communication between there and there. And that, I think, is this loop right here that goes up in there. Oh man, I'm so tired of taking this carpet out. So at least partially I'll remove it. What, 2 times, 3 times to take it out. So I just found something now that somebody's already been chasing this issue before, because the wire, the blue gray wire that goes into the BCM, had already a probe marking on it that somebody already tried to figure it out. And looks like I'm not the first one to do this, so I'm gonna take this door off, the door panel off, kind of check what's going on underneath, because supposedly it's interconnected, the left side, and since this one has all the controls on it, it controls everything, so it might be that this might have a answer to the problem, but we'll see. Not sure if this door has been off or not yet, but these bolts are really likely in, and all in all it could be the switch, but then why does the rest of it doesn't work, I'm not sure. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't get why I use 2 different sizes or 3 different sizes of bolts on one door. Oops. Now I'll go fishing underneath the car. Yeah, this is, I was hoping this would be just a quick fix and flip. Now it's working in the free time that I have from work, and it's been already too long time span. That's something that, oh man, look at this right in the middle. Okay, I have to get magnet and pick it up. So let's see. I think I made some progress. Let's see what we have done. So I tore this apart, this little triangle piece, try to see where the wires go. So there's a blue and gray right here, but it turns out this is this goes totally different thing. I just gotta reseal it back up. And then the only other blue and gray is right here, going to the front doors. Right here, this. And so I decided, and I tried with the probe. There is power coming to here, but nothing at the end. So I decided to throw a wire from here to there. And look at that. It locks. Let's turn the... Look at the window. The window works. So all this taking apart, changing apart was useless. Same thing with that door, because the problem is in the wire between here and there. So the wire somewhere in between, it's bad. There's something chewed it up or it's bad. So I have to get a good wire, throw it between here and the back, and that should work. That should fix the issue. So finally, after so many messing around with this, we got progress. So I'm gonna reassemble all the doors, reassemble all this, and then find a wire in there long enough and fix it. Already reassembled pretty much of the floor. So there's that gray wire that I ran from the front to the back here, and yeah, everything's working. Actually, let me, the lock is working. Let me just double check the window after reattaching the wire. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. And let's see this switch. Yep. So now it's all working. Why the wire was damaged inside, I have no idea. Unless there's somebody that chewed it up, like a little mice or a rat or something. That's a possibility, because there was a little nest in there. So that's probably what happened. Yeah, man. So much better without the beeping. Yeah, so probably a little rodent was sitting in there and chewed the wire somewhere inside. But yeah, it seems like whoever was diagnosing it before couldn't figure it out, because they were testing it like basically the same things I was doing, checking the BCM, running here and there, and checking the wires. So, well, thank God it's all done. Now I just finished reassembling it and doing all that, washing out the floorboards and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll be back once it's all complete. It's finally done. Got the window fixed up, the door lock fixed, the wiring figured out. Windows washed, pictures taken, listed for sale. Don't have the floor mat, so new owner could take care of them if they want to. All looking good. I didn't wash the wheels, but who cares? Yeah. So didn't do much to it except a lot of time-consuming work. Yeah. Be a perfect work van for someone. Yeah, got the side skirt all fixed up, everything fixed up and ready to go. So I ended up replacing the struts front and rear, welding up the floor, replacing the heat shields, the fuel pump, and that's it. So it's finally over. Time to move on to the next project. Well, finishing up the video on the Fortranza Connect, wanted to get on and do a little recap of what happened and what I did on it. So the van is already done, sold. and out of my yard, which I'm happy. Gotta work on the other projects now, but with the van, so let's go with the prices. I got it for 1,600, the winning bid. Auction fees, a few dollars put in for towing that I picked it up, spent gas on it. So out of the auction with towing, it was about 2,300. On fixing it that I paid, I had to pay the guy at the shop to weld up the hole on the bottom and another spot, so that was about 250. Then I had to get I replaced the shocks and straws because some of them were the best. One of them was already totally gone. The other ones, when you drive it, kind of the van was kind of wobbling. So I just replaced all 4 shocks and straw shocks, whatever. So that costed me about 450 for that. Windshield I had to reseat because it was leaking, and it was the top part wasn't sitting wasn't sealed at all. So that was $200 to get it to reseat it. Then I did the oil change on it, cabin filter, and just fuel it and other things. So all in all, I'm about 3,800 into it. I sold it for $5, so it's $1,200 profit. But that profit went basically into paying me for my time that I spent working on it, because I spent quite a bit of time on it, a lot more than I was expecting. Because I had it all cleaned up, washed everything, and then the rain came, and with a little hole in the window, with the broken seal, and then this antenna that was leaking, that caused me quite a bit of water damage inside. Well, it didn't do damage, it just, the carpet got wet. So none of the modules, electronics, none of that got damaged or anything. It's just the carpet got wet. So it wasn't too big of a deal, but I still had to get it dried up and cleaned up. Then I had to take the interior apart a few times, and then the issue with the door, the power lock not working and the window not working, it took me a while to get to it because I was running back and forth, changing modules from one door to another door. Door lock harness kind of going back and forth trying to see. Then I went to probing with testing with the electric probe, kind of running wires here and there, trying to see if there's a misconnection, broken wire in between. So at the end, I did, as you saw in the video, I did find the wire that was broken. Didn't find a place where it broke, but I found that somewhere in between, so I ran the wire to it. So that took me a little while. I didn't record a lot of it because it didn't make sense to do it, but I'm happy it's done. So yeah, I did spend the door was something that I didn't know and didn't expect, which happens a lot with the auction cars. Sometimes there's an issue that you don't know about, and either leave it as is or fix it, but better to fix it, so for the customer they don't have to worry about it, and then they don't badmouth you later on. So I had to fix it, spend more time than I was planning on it, and yeah, so it's all done and good. I'm happy that I made some money on it. Not the best, not a lot of profit, but at least something better than taking a loss on it, especially after so much time I spent on it. So I'm happy. But yeah, thank you for watching, for sticking around. I'll have more projects, finish up other projects that I have going on, the Infiniti, Acura, another Infiniti, and a few other things going around that I gotta finish up. So I'll have some videos coming along. So till next one, have a good one, be blessed.